Hey guys, welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games and talk game design.
What's up?
Back at ya.
What's up? We are back.
Back and getting at it.
Playing more Zeldas.
Back and at it with a hacky sack.
In between episodes, Eddie realized he's bad at video games and decided to stock up on fairies. I love that you got hit twice in the span of me saying three.
Shut the fuck up. Oh god damn it. What happened? These guys are so strong.
Yeah, to be fair, they are such a pain in the ass.
They are.
And it doesn't help when the floor master starts popping in to be like, hi. Does anyone want to play a game of rock, paper, scissors? I'm always rock.
I'm always fucking... Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
yeah.
This one.
Yeah, you gotta pull the obvious one, Eddie.
Yeah.
You gotta get behind it, though.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, you gotta get behind it.
I know.
You're still in front of him. Don't let him shake your hand. Don't shake my hand. I don't like it when people shake my hand. Ooh. The floor master's like that guy that's always all about shaking hands. Like treats every occasion of like interacting with people like it's a formal occasion. Hey, look at that. Whoa, he can't grab you there?
Nope.
I learned a thing today.
Nothing can hurt you in the doorway.
Oh.
Wait, what? Hey. No. Not even
It must have been because you were stabbing him before.
Possibly.
So you just killed him too fast.
Oh, shit.
Sucks to suck, man.
My god.
I guess we both
Wait, did you see that?
Thing
It
about
didn't
floor
even.
masters.
It ignored my sword. It completely ignored my sword.
Well, that's the thing with the mummies. They don't have like, they don't have hit back. I guess if you have laser swords, they do. But you know what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah, man. You know how like there's always guys like that. They're like, I'm gonna shake your hand over everything. Like super handshakeable people.
I don't always remember. I don't know what you're talking about entirely.
Like there's some guys that just like always shake your hand. Like it doesn't matter like what it is. Like they'll shake your hand if they say hello to you. They'll shake your hand when they say goodbye.
Maybe I know what you mean.
Like there's some guys that are just like only about shaking hands. Like that's their only gesture.
Shit.
It's like why?
There we go.
Why does everything have to involve shaking hands? Hey, look at that. We can get the fire rod.
Oh my gosh. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Wait, why did I bring out the hammer?
You should, yeah. Wasn't it in Ocarina of Time that you could use the hammer to like break open certain doors? Or like, maybe it wasn't doors, maybe it was just like those rocks.
I'm not sure. Oh, might have been wrong.
Well, it was definitely rocks. Maybe it was never walls. Go get the fire rod, what are you doing?
I'll get the fire rod.
It doesn't really matter. You can finish this area.
No, I'll get the fire rod since somebody wants me to get the fire rod.
I mean, to be totally honest, you could actually skip that. No, actually, you can't skip that section because that'll bring you to where you need to go. So never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
It was this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
You're good, Eddie.
I'm good.
Dude, you're so good at video games.
Thanks.
Dude. Do you even play video games?
Yeah. Like a lot.
You're so good at
So
video
good at
games.
Overwatch too. I swear.
I'm not good at Overwatch.
I'm not good at Overwatch.
Didn't we have this conversation earlier in this
Yeah. Oopsie.
playthrough?
Yeah, we did.
I think it was our last recording session.
It probably was. I'm not good at Overwatch, but I really love playing it. I really love fucking playing that game.
Do you ever feel like, not to totally change topic and, pull things back into game design, but do you ever feel like they reuse certain enemies too often in this game? Does that ever strike you?
Why did I do that? That they reuse enemies.
Like,
well, you know what? In
like
this
those
one,
little snake dudes, right? Like, are you ever like, why are you here?
because they were inside of a wall and like.
Oh, they seem like the kind of termite-y sort of monster.
They were inside of a wall and that's where they popped out of.
Not to say that I'm complaining about that choice of putting them there. It just kind of like the thought crossed my mind of like, do they ever reuse any enemies too much? Because they do it a lot. But it tends to feel very natural, but that also could be the nostalgia speaking,
That could be. I actually don't think they really... I don't think they honestly reuse any enemies too much or at all, really.
Oh, I mean, they definitely reuse enemies like crazy.
I mean too much. I don't think they reuse them too much.
We've seen these little like pod dudes, shell, whatever. I don't even know what this calls. Like land squid guys.
You know what? But you know what's around more than them? The fucking like floating tentacles with electricity. In all honesty.
Maybe.
How do?
You don't. Actually, we could. Okay, so we could skip that room.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there, but we should go in there anyway.
Okay.
Just for the sake of conversation, go the other way. I'll show you how to get there. I'll show you the way.
Show me the way.
Show you the way.
Oh, that's the boss room over there.
Yeah. So we that's why I was saying we could pretty much skip that whole area, but then I forgot that it connects the paths. But we could skip all the rest of the rooms.
Here?
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, fucking there's the only way.
The only way.
The only way. It's my way or the highway.
Oh, dang.
Highway's the
He
only
just
way.
went there.
It's actually the only way out of town.
So hit that. Now go down. Well, yeah, around it down.
Oh my
Just
God.
don't hit that.
If I... That'd be funny as hell.
So you have one key right now, right?
Yeah.
Now go in that door.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Surprise! Trap room, sucker.
Nice.
So there's like, there's no point to this room. Like actually no point. You don't get a key. You don't get anything.
Like I said, it is the Lost Woods.
Yeah, it's just, it feels like it's a high cost trick. Especially when you're playing the randomizer, you're just like, I can't afford to use keys at the wrong doors.
What do you wait? Fire rod?
I don't know.
Oh man, I forget.
You
haven't even used it
you'll
all
have to
yet,
figure it out, I guess. I think they give you a hint somewhere. I don't remember where it is. Oh man, you figured it out. Go into that creepy
I just
centipede's
got
mouth.
the fire rod and didn't use it yet. So.
I wonder, based on how the rest of this game has worked, will this do the job?
Will this be it?
Will this be it? I'd go down first.
I just want them dead.
I share that sentiment. What? You can't go over there? It's because there's a wall underneath this bridge. Oh, so tricksy.
Maze. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
God.
so tricksy.
Shit.
Trying to bribe you with candy bars, tricksy. Yeah, Zelda, we see what you're up to. You're not gonna trick us.
Where am I? Oh, there am I.
Your candy bars don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing to
Don't
me.
mean nothing.
I don't like your candy bars.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need to be down there. But then I guess you have mummies up there, so I mean...
Yeah.
Is Link a pink bunny when he transforms?
Here. You know what you were saying? Yeah, he is a pink bunny.
Boom.
Fucking god. Fuck that.
I'm sorry, I can't see the color pink.
No, not
Don't make
you.
fun of me.
The mummies.
God, Eddie.
Not you.
jeez,
It's the
dude.
mummies.
Jump down, man. What are
You just told me.
doing?
Oh, my bad. There's a doorway. Oh god.
Sneaky, sneaky. See, this is really like the only time I think they use this trick. But like they
what?
hide a lot
my
of
fire
things
rod.
underneath the bridges, and I'm like, I'm
That
surprised.
trap worked out just like they wanted it.
It really did. They got you, Eddie. But yeah, man, I find it interesting that they don't reuse this really any other time other than this, because it's such a silly little trick. Maybe it's because they don't want players to feel like they have to, I don't know, scour underneath every single thing that they can't see under.
Right.
Because we kind of talked about that earlier, right? Where I think it was Dungeon 2. No, it was Dungeon 1 maybe, where they hid the like pot underneath a little like platform you could jump underneath and then
Right.
walk underneath.
Yeah.
And we were like, why don't they ever hide anything else under there? Like, well, I think they just don't want to be a dick to their players.
Yeah, I think they're
Honestly.
I think they thought about it a little. Oh my god.
Wow. Hey, but you lit the lantern.
Yeah.
You kind of did it. You're not... You So the trick to this, Eddie... Ooh, nicely done.
Thank you.
The trick is to not get hit by the mummies, I've come to find over my years of playing this game.
Indeed. But here's this.
Oh, here's a question for you. What do you think about the
Oh, it didn't go all the
wallmasters
way.
never dying? Like, you kill them,
I kind of wish they would just fucking die.
But if that were... So, Oh my god. Good thing you've got fairies.
Yeah.
You're going to need that last fairy, though.
Yeah.
Just don't lose it.
Shit.
But if you could just kill the wallmaster, right? Would it make the dungeon too easy? Do you think? Or if you could like permakill it, would it be better to just make that per room? Or
Per room would be nice.
Or maybe this is how I would do it. Honestly, if I were to design a Zelda-like game, maybe you make him like a sub-boss, and he's a constant presence, but give him like a stupid amount of health. And once you kill him, he's dead for the entire dungeon, but you're basically going to be fighting him for the entire dungeon. Well, yeah, slice it, man. Don't use the
slice?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
We learned that trick when we were in the castle with the curtains.
That's true.
The coitons. It's coitons for you.
We did. Oh, god damn it, I'm fucked.
No, you're not. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just find the key. It's underneath the other one.
Yeah, I thought I lifted it up already. What? Oh no, gotta destroy all the enemies.
Kill them. I don't remember sometimes. Hey, there it is.
Oh, mummy. Wait a minute. So if that's the case,
God damn it, Bobby. There's nothing. You're fine.
I have to check.
God damn it, Bobby.
God damn.
Ready for the boss fight?
No.
Hey, but at least you can stock up on arrows and get caught right before the boss. Though, if it makes you feel any better, Eddie, that has absolutely happened to me too.
Yeah, I didn't.
They catch you off guard, right? Because you're like, all right, I gotta time this and sneak past it. And then, that happens.
Right.
What do you think about the wallmasters in general, though? Do you feel like they add much to the level?
They add a sense of fright to it, because honestly, I've always been afraid of shit. I've always been afraid of wallmasters. Yeah. Always. So
just like as a concept of like this creepy hand that grabs you.
Yes.
It is pretty creepy. I'll give you that.
It's very creepy.
From a game design perspective, what does it add? Do you think?
A sense of really annoyance. Honestly, it's just annoying. They're just annoying as hell.
Do you think it benefits the design of the dungeon though?
Yes.
In what way? I'm not trying to say that it doesn't. I'm just curious what you think.
How does it? I think it just like... That's too long. It's too long. It's too long.
Hey, you did it.
Nice.
Just run. I know I'm not giving you the best conversation pieces at the best times of this game. Hey, you're sort of prepared.
There we go.
Maybe we should have gotten a blue potion.
Oh no.
It's fine. You don't need the fire rod to kill him. It just helps a lot. Although one tactic I've used is just using the red cape for this, but it's a little late for that.
Shit.
You're short on magic power. You got this, man. It's fine. Easy peasy. Actually, when I did the randomizer, I died to this guy at least 3 or 4 times, so...
Shit.
He deals a lot of damage, man.
Oh, man.
And,
He's rough.
dodging spikes on a treadmill is not exactly the easiest thing.
Any magic back?
No.
No.
Fairies aren't that cool. They're there to save you when you forget to use your potion, basically.
Yeah.
It hits a certain point of the game where fairies are less useful. Hey, you did it!
Oh, yeah!
Actually, that's interesting. He doesn't. This boss doesn't really have 2 stages.
Oh, man. He's just absolute annoyance the entire time.
I mean, he throws things at you faster and faster as you get closer to killing him.
This is true.
But like, there's no definitive second stage to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. He's like one of the few.
Oh boy.
Good job, Eddie.
I'm great at games, I swear.
Eddie's good at video games.
Oh man, it's been a while since I played this.
Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand?
Still 12.
And I'm still a 12-year-old little boy.
My sword is blue now. I'm confused.
May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Lead to the Triforce.
You did it.
Yay.
And we still have 4 minutes to spare. Look at
Oh,
that.
jeez, man.
Dang, dude.
Oh.
Dang, dude.
Dang, dude.
Dang, dude. Dude. So, thoughts on the boss?
Oh, man. Kind of just a hailstorm. Just like a hailstorm of just like absolute insanity trying to get around all of those little spikes. And just kind of like doesn't seem like much of anything.
Which, much to the contrary of the previous boss, there's nothing you can do about it. Aside from use the magic cape.
True.
The last boss, you could at least kill those things one by one.
This isn't right.
Can't really kill the spikes. Yeah, it is.
Is it right?
Yeah.
That's true. You cannot kill the spikes.
So you just have to dodge. You gotta juke those spikes, dude.
It's like, I guess that's fun, but at the same time, it's kind of a pain and just kind of. He also has his laser shooting about. I mean,
it's true.
I don't know.
I feel like we're at the point of the game, too, where they start relying more on just throwing a lot of enemies at you. Because we even saw that in the last stage, right? With, the hailstorm of turtles.
Yeah.
Not the last... Well, yeah, no, the last level when we were in the waterways. That didn't have the turtles, but... they still kind of relied on that, at least in the beginning of the dungeon.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of calmed down later on with it when they started switching up the challenges.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to me that I feel like maybe they were like, oh, it's not challenging enough, but the other, more specific enemies we created are too difficult. So we have to, find a middle ground just by throwing a lot of the, easy peasy enemies at the player.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. But that boss is kind of the epitome of that to me, right? Because you can't kill anything.
Yeah, he's just fucking hectic, and it's just...
it's
a little bit of a pain, and I kind of don't like it, but...
kind of a bullet hell boss.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Which I get... It's kind of fun, I guess. It's just kind of annoying as hell. I kind of don't want to deal with it.
I think it's annoying while you're failing, and then I think when you beat it, you're like, yes,
maybe that's just what they were going for. Maybe they were just going for that.
Well, to be totally honest, oh wow, you should get those. You need those. I did not know those were fairies. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that it only makes sense that at least one boss like that would exist in the game. It's not the only one, though, where it's kind of a bullet hellish kind of design.
Yeah.
In fact, what's the next dungeon we're going to? Is it this one?
Yeah, it's here. It's right here.
This is number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this boss is kind of similar.
Do I have to go down into the little pond?
What?
I have to go into there.
No, dude, it's right there. Literally right there. No, not the pond.
Yeah.
That guy, the statue.
What? Oh, yeah, the statue. That's right.
It's one of the, hidden in plain sight things. You just gotta pull it open.
Just gotta pull it open, man.
No big deal.
Just break into the frickin' dungeon.
Is this where we get the Titan mitts?
Maybe.
What do we get here? Oh, man.
Screw that thing. Cool map. What?
I'm trying to remember. I'm curious. I'm excited. Eddie, this is awesome.
Chris doesn't know what we get.
It's because the randomizer goofed me up. I'm gonna keep saying that.
To be honest, I'm kind of glad that I'm done with Wallmasters.
They'll be back.
Yeah, I know.
But I share that feeling. Wallmasters. So, I guess I never shared my 2 cents on the Wallmasters, but I think they give the player a constant source of stress.
Yes.
And I agree that they are annoying, and they basically force the player to
keep moving and just never stop.
Their consequence isn't lost health; it's lost progress.
Yeah.
And which really translates to more time spent in the game. So you could argue maybe that style of design is a byproduct of an era where time spent in a game, saying that your game has 30 plus hours of gameplay, was a selling point. Because this was kind of part of that era. That was more usually found in RPGs, right?
Yeah.
But I think even Nintendo kind of acknowledged that was something that people looked for on the box. So maybe that's part of it, and why those enemies were designed. The other side of it could be the emotional and stress side of it.
Yeah.
Of just like at all costs.
Oh.
It was worth a shot though.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But yeah, it could be like they wanted to induce that stress in the player so that the player, while they probably are going to be okay at avoiding the hand or the floor masters, it's going to cause them to screw up in other ways. So you're going to be more focused on avoiding the floor masters than you are on saving your own skin, which causes the player to take more damage over time.
Right.
Just from making mistakes. So I think that was the true reason why the floor masters were a thing. And there's sort of another monster that changes the way Link moves, right? It's a little bit more dramatic than the other monsters, but it still counts. So I guess I would not remove them from the game.
Yeah.
I think they have a pretty crucial part in setting the tone of that dungeon.
They're also just, yeah, they have the crucial point there of setting the tone of that dungeon, and also kind of a staple of Zelda.
They really did. I think that's because at that point, at the point that they were made, which I think this game is the first one they were introduced. I could be wrong. I think they were such a unique enemy because who makes things like that? I feel like most other designers like kind of stick to just like everything deals damage, because why would you make a monster that doesn't deal damage?
Right.
And Nintendo was like, ha, there are other things the player stands to lose.
Yeah.
Like their time.
Oh, Nintendo.
You cruel bastards.
I love this dungeon though.
Oh, I love it too. It's very much a labyrinth until like you figure it out and you're like, oh, actually this just makes sense.
Yeah. And also because you're always dealing with 2 floors at the same time, you know?
Ooh, that's a really good point. There aren't a lot of other dungeons that kind of have that like that multiple layers kind of thing going on.
Because most of them is like, oh, you have a first floor, second floor, third floor, but you know, this one you're dealing with. This is like might not be like second and third floor in this instance, but you're dealing with them both at the same time always.
Truth. Hey, jump down there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go left.
Yeah. Damn it.
Don't bunnyfy. Hey, look at that. You got a treasure.
Ah, thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Already? Nice.
Good job, buddy.
How much time we got left?
We are over time. I was just about to say,
much?
we should probably call it here. We're 2.5 minutes over.
That's not bad.
We should call it here.
Yeah. All right.
Question of the day, what do you think about wallmasters or floor masters? Good, bad, cruel, hilarious? I don't know. What are your thoughts on them? What do you think makes them work, or what do you think makes them not work?
Yeah.
I think they're hands down one of the most interesting enemies in this game, and you know, for a large reason, that's why they became a Zelda staple. So, worth talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully, anyway. Anyway.
Is it better that they don't do damage and they just delete your progress a little bit?
Stop adding to the question.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, sir.
Be sure to vote on what you want us to play when we're done with The Legend of Zelda:
A Link to the Past. Yeah.
A Legend of Zelda.
A Link. A legend,
the Link to the Past.
A Legend of Zelda. The Link to the Past. A Legend of Link. A Zelda to the Past.
Oh, meta.
A Legend of Past. A Link to the Zelda.
A Legend of Eddie.
A Legend of Eddie. Link to the World.
Bye, everyone.
Beep.